So today what we're going to do is add a tone to a drawing of an eye to make it more realistic and add more depth to it. So to do that, I'm going to use a 5B pencil. You should use the highest B pencil that you have. And what we're going to start off with doing is adding really dark parts to our eye. So that will always be in either the creases or the shadow. So we know that our eyelid is a big crease that will also create shadow on our face. So I'm going to start the darkest points. So that will be the eyelid. Here. Don't be afraid of using the pencil quite a lot of pressure. I'm gonna add some wrinkles here. This is a slightly older eye. And corner of the eye here. And some of the wrinkles down here. Now with the wrinkles on the bottom, you can use the tip of your pencil to really get that effect of a wrinkle. Now wrinkles aren't just like straight lines. They're not just like this or under the eye. They have loads of little intricate lines to them. So you can even use something like a cross-hatching technique, lightly, to generate that. Because if we look at our hands, for example, we have loads of lines going in all different types of directions. And with age, they could become more apparent. Where the iris is. And here is where the light comes in, so there'll be a light reflection, like this. And of course our pupil. Now pupil will be one of the darkest points, but even the pupil will have one area which is slightly lighter than the other because the light's coming in from this direction. And because the light's coming in from this direction, we know that everything on this side is going to be slightly darker. The shape. Now we also have like little lines that come out from the iris. Now they start from the middle, like this. They do not go around like this. So to give myself a little starter to understand where it's coming from, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to work my way from the sides inwards to start adding that detail. Now detail is really important even though you have a wide variety of tones, so dark points, light points, in between. You want to make sure that that detail is equally apparent because that will make your drawing more realistic. Now, as I smudge the top, I need to now work back into that. Now you can see I've changed the position on my hand and the way I'm holding my pencil. I can still put different amounts of pressure on it, but it makes it a little easier to use the side of your pencil to get an even spread of those pencil marks. The eyebrow, of course, you need to add your brows. We don't just colour it in, and they are always going to be with your pencil strokes like this. Now, you will add tone, but starting off like this, also staying with one direction. So the eyebrow starts here, so I'm going to always start here and flick this way, even if they're a bit random, because they're not all perfectly aligned.
Now let's take that from the beginning and speed it up. Starting with the darkest points of your eye, working your way round, adding a general tone, using a smudging technique to get a base, giving detail to the iris, and of course detail to the brow, and detail to the skin. So thinking about those wrinkles and adding those textures by adding different mark making techniques onto your eye.